All right, we just spoke to Tom Gaynor, the father. Now we're going to talk to Ty Gaynor, his son, 16-year-old son, by the way. Ty, what grade are you in right now?
I'm a junior in high school.
Junior in high school,
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm guessing you're missing a solid week of school right now.
Yeah, we moved to 4-day school week, so I'm only missing 4 days, so that's good, yeah.
Yeah? What are you guys doing, 4-10s? Like,
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
Get out.
Yeah.
Is that like a post-pandemic type of deal here, or what?
It's a small private school, so they can't really keep teachers, so they gotta do something to keep them there, yeah.
Beautiful. Tell us about your Cobalt here. What year is it?
It's a 2008 Chevy Cobalt. It's got a 396 LS motor in it. It's got a Pro Trans in it, and yeah.
Who builds the 396 for you?
Madcap.
Can we take a look at it?
Yeah.
And where are they out of, the engine builder?
Denver area, I think. Yeah.
Ooh, all right, it's pretty car. I even like the black manifold you got going on here too. So how fast are you running with the car?
We're going like mid to low 890s right now.
Cool, man. And
Yeah.
factory GTC, what's your index in that class?
990.
And what's the weight of the car in that class?
2,900 is a minimum.
2,900, so a nice light car on top of
Yeah.
it. Can we take a look inside the car?
Yeah.
Now, how long have you guys had this car?
I think about 3 years.
Man, it's very immaculate. Yo, is that radio still working? You listen to the radio going down track?
Oh, I wish.
It's got a CD player and everything.
Oh, yeah.
That's a nice, the Holly dash you got there, too. What kind of transmission's in this car?
It's a Pro Trans. Yep.
Now, is it 3-speed?
3-speed. It's a 350, I believe.
And what kind of rear are you running in the car?
It's a 529.
Okay, nice. So it's a Ford 9-inch rear then with a 529.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Car's very clean. What do you do? Wipe it down with the chamois every day?
Yeah,
or what?
that's about it. Dust it off, wipe it down.
All right, so here's the sticker for everybody that's still new to the class racing world. 390 horsepower advertised, rated at 390, and it's a 396 cubic inch B&B race car, which is about as good a build as you can get, right?
Yeah, it's pretty top notch.
Let's take a look in the trunk there, Ty. Have you
Yeah.
ever had to use the parachute yet?
I have not, luckily.
All right, let's keep it that way.
Yeah.
Got two 16-volt batteries back here.
The onboard charger that Access makes. Just plug the 110 right into it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So this is charging. So
Yep.
all you got to do is you just have your
Extension
your
cord.
outlet right there,
Yep.
and you just plug that baby in.
Yeah.
I like that.
And we got an air compressor here. Where's up? It's behind the back seat or behind the seat up front, but we run a line. Fill your tires with it
Really?
if you need. Yep.
So it's hooked all up in the it's all hooked up to the tires. Then what do you have to do?
Oh,
actually?
you got your.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's just like a hose, and then
Beautiful.
turn the valve on. Yeah.
Nice. And what kind of fuel do you run?
We run C11 VP.
VP C11, right? You got some big Hoosier tires on the car here. Let's see what size tires you got.
Yeah, it's a 31.5, I believe, 13.5.
And some nice black weld racing wheels to go with it too.
Yep.
Mark Williams.
Oh yeah.
And the Lamb brakes, just like on Dad's car.
Yep.
So Ty, being only 16 years old, you're fresh out of the junior dragster ranks, right? Actually,
Yep.
You're still able to drive a junior dragster if you
Yeah,
want,
until
right?
I'm 18, I can if I want, but yeah.
So did you drive one since you were 8 years old?
Yeah, I raced go-karts from when I was 5 till I turned 8, and then when I turned 8, we got one, and we kind of put it together throughout the summer, and then when I was 8, like just almost to the off season, I made like 2 races in it, and then pretty much the next season was my first real season. Yeah.
Nice. So did you have a lot of success in the junior?
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to get a Jegs electric car when they kind of first started, and it was definitely different. There was only a handful of them out on the West Coast, and it was something that, you figure out your tune and whatever, and I actually had mine set up. It was kind of like a super comp car, so I was going like 205 to the 60 foot, and then it would roll a bunch of power in to make it mile an hour. But
wow.
Yeah, it helped. It saved me a couple times too. If I was late on the tree and these people wouldn't know what to do, and they would try to kill some because I think I'm not going to get to the stripe or whatever and let me back around. So,
Nice.
yeah.
So what were you programming with a laptop then?
Yeah, we have a laptop, and then there's I don't know what they use now, but what I used, it was called Putty on the laptop, and you can only control the amps and the volts. It's not like you just type in, I want to go 890, and it goes 890,
All right.
like everyone thinks, but you can only control the amps and the volts, and then you figure out it from there, so yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How'd you get hooked up with that deal?
We started, my dad talked to Jeg about it at a race in Seattle at a national, and then this kid, Michael Rourke is his name, his dad's David Rourke. He crew chiefed for the Pro Mod team that Jeg's had, and Michael was the first kid with the fully built, it was a full big tubing, chromoly tubing, 750 cert chassis it was a junior, and he was the first one with it, and he was aging out, and he raced it for a year, and then he was done, so we bought it from him, and that was my car for the last 5 years or so, yeah.
All right. Well, that sounds really cool, man.
Yes, sir.
Glad to see you in the big car.
Yep.
So how are you qualified so far?
I think we're sitting like 6th or 7th right now, I want to say. But after yesterday, there's a bunch of people high 90s and over a second under, so our 85 under is only doing so much, but
All right.
we're doing
Now,
all right.
Are there any other factory GTC cars in
There
competition?
is. There's actually Trumbull just moved out to factory GTD, but there's Heffler's running this factory GTC in the 55.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now you're in the Jegs All-Stars as well for
Yeah.
Division 6. And have you checked a potential matchup on there yet for the
I haven't.
qualifying?
We haven't really done it yet. We haven't looked at the sheet, but just trying to stay away from Troy. I'm blocking for him, so
Okay.
try to stay away from our in-division people. Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds good. How have you been hitting the tree the last 2 days?
Ooh, I've been struggling. We've
Yeah?
been red every hit. We haven't seen green yet, so we're trying.
All right. Well, you
Yeah.
get one more shot at that today.
Yep.
And we'll see if you can turn that baby green,
Yes,
right?
sir. Thank you.
All right, Ty. Good to meet you. Thanks
Yes,
for
sir.
tuning in. We appreciate it.